Hello students. Today I'm going to discuss about term 1 examination and how you are going to fill up the OMR. Very important is the OMR, fill up the OMR. I'm sharing the screen. You can see these are the important points whenever you are going for OMR fill up. So you need to look at these things because these are very important things for the students. These are very important things for the students. So this is the circular. Just I'm telling about the circular. Very important. There will be, you can see the scanned OMR. This is the scanned OMR. You can see the scanned OMR. It is already pre-filled OMR. You can see that this is already pre-filled OMR. So how you are going to do that? Roll number already pre-filled. You can see the roll number. It is already pre-filled over there. Next is, it is also pre-filled, that is digital in the digit and words. It is also pre-filled. Date of the examination, Friday, these things already pre-filled. Center name, center number, subject code, candidate's name, father's name, school code already will be pre-filled over there. Number one, whenever you are going or going to sit for the examination, first you need to fill up this. This is the question paper code. Question paper code, there will be a question paper code. Suppose the code will be 005/4/J like this. It can be just, I'm giving you one option, that is it can be 004/5/J, whatever the things you need to fill up. Question in the question paper booklet, you can find question paper code. Now we are coming to the OMR. Fill up the OMR. Very important about the fill up the OMR. Suppose I just show you the question also, so you can get the idea about that. Because there are lots of things you need to do. Otherwise, it will be haste stuff. You can see this is the question. This is the question. You can see the question. After seeing the question, you can see the follow the instruction in section A. 24 questions, amongst which 20 questions had to be attempted. So these are the points, very important point, that is a stressful point that has to be maintained. If there will be 24 questions and among the 24 questions you need to give the answer of 20 questions, you need to do that. 20 questions. Suppose here it is, you can see that section number A, it will carry 24 questions will be there. So between the 24 questions, you need to give the answer of 20 questions. So 4 questions will be the extra. Suppose someone has given or someone has answered 20 questions, 4 questions you should not attempt. You should not attempt. According to the instruction, go with the instruction. Strictly go with the instruction. The instruction is clearly mentioned that out of 24 questions, 20 questions you need to give answer. That means you need to try or you need to attempt 20 questions. And 4 questions should be unattempted. Should be unattempted. Very important. Otherwise, it will be it will be a huge problem for the evaluators and others also. So these important points you have to look, and the general instruction, whatever the instruction in each question paper, that should be maintained. Now I am coming to the scanned OMR. You can see the scanned OMR. Suppose I have told you that out of 24 questions, so you need to give answer 20 questions. So suppose someone has answered question number 1 to 20 and 21, 22, 23, 24. 4 questions will not be attempted. So what you need to do? Suppose question number 1 or question number 2. I am taking question number 2. Question number 2, there will be, suppose MCQ question A will be the answer. So you need to darken the circle. I am darkening the circle. Use blue or black point pen. Use blue or black point pen. So question number 2A will be the answer. We should darken it properly. You can see I can darken it properly. And after that, I am writing the option in A, in the box, specified box. Mistakes, whatever you have done. The mistakes most of the students done, that here after darkening that darkening the circle, you are not writing the answer, correct answer in the specified box. That should be written. That should be written in the specified box. Answer should be written in the box. So in question number 3, if there will be B will be the option, you can darken the B and as well as write the B option in the specified box. Very important. As I have told you that question number, from question number 1 to question number 20 we have attempted. In question number 20, so I am darkening this, so D will be the answer. I am writing D. So 21, 22, 23, 24, I have not attempted. So what needs to be done? Very important. What needs to be done? So if it will be unattempted, then you can see another circle just beside the rectangular box. So you should darken that. You should darken this rectangular box. And whenever you are darkening the rectangular, in this circle, just beside the rectangular box, it will be turned as unattempted. If some students, suppose 21, 23, and 23 and 24. So I am darkening 21, I am darkening 23, I am darkening also 24. So 22, I have not darkened. What will happen? Very important. If I have forgotten to darken the circle, what is going to happen? It will be turned as unfair means. It will be turned as unfair means. Your paper will not be checked. Your paper will be cancelled. Very important. You should darken it, otherwise it will be cancelled. It will be cancelled. You should darken it. If you are not writing the OMR, suppose if you are not writing the correct option in the specified box, then your paper will be instantly be cancelled. Instantly be cancelled. So whenever, suppose for question number 4, A will be the answer. So A will be, you should darken and also write in the specified box. So some mistakes. As a student, you could do some mistakes. Suppose in question number 5, B is the correct option. Instead of B, you have darkened A, but B is the correct option. So now whatever you are going to do, if there will be B will be the correct option, so B will be written over there. B will be written over there. In the specified box, whatever will be written, that will be the final answer. If A will be written, that will be A, option A will be the final answer. Got my point? Just I am just showing you another circular, so you can have that idea. This is the circular of CBSE. You can see that what is the correct method. You can see the correct method. Whatever the correct method, what will be the correct method. So this is the correct method. Question number A, B, C, D. So darken the A and you should write A in the specified box. That will be the correct method. You can see question in the question number 2. You have darkened A, but you have written B. So we should consider B as the correct answer. You can question number 3, very important is question number 3. Suppose you have given question option number A, you have darkened the question, option number A, you have written B in the specified box, and as well as you have darkened this circle as well. So that means whenever you are circling this, whenever you are going to circling this, I have told you, whenever you are going to circling this, that means that it is unattempted. Answer will not be evaluated. Only this will be used for, this circle will be used for unattempted ones. Make no mistake about that. Question number 4, you can see that yes, if there will be a problem, suppose A will be the answer, C will be the answer, you have darkened A. Don't cut anything, don't use anything, just write the correct option in the box. Just write the correct option in the box. In this box, right option should be written. In the box, right option should be written. Very important. Number 1, you should darken the you should darken the circle. Number 1, you should write the option in the box, in the right option in the box. And if you are not going to attempt anyone, so in the hashtag, you can see the hashtag, there will be a circle, you should darken the circle. That is the instruction, because as the major examination will be coming up, so make sure about that. There should not be any mistakes from the point of view of the students. So this is all about the OMR. And another things I need to clarify to you, because you have also made some mistakes. Here it is written that please, I confirm that all particulars given are correct. You should write in your own running handwriting. What most of the students, but few of the students, they have made the mistakes. That candidate signature is there. If there will be candidate signature, no block letter will be used. Suppose you are using the block letter, suppose your name is Raman, you are using block letter like Raman. Suppose you are using Raman, that will be incorrect. Don't use any capital letter in candidate signature. And this part should be written in running hands. You are the students of class 10 and 12. You are the students of the board batch. You should know what should be the running hand. It should not be, nothing will be written in capital letters. So avoid these capital letters. And the last but not the least, nothing will be filled up from this to be filled by evaluator, to be filled by coordinator. This part should be the part of the office. It is not concerned with you. Only the concern point which is related with you or the students, I have explained everything. So make sure, and I wish that your exam will be splendid. Thank you everyone. And so I hope that your examination will be good. I hope that you will not make any mistakes in the examination. Thank you and happy